Okay, welcome in. I'm now going to be reviewing Saturday's action from the Major League Baseball season, starting in Chicago as the Cubs played host to the St. Louis Cardinals. Chicago would win this game 5-1. They're now sitting at 34-37, and after the loss, the Cardinals are a game below 500 with a record of 34-35. Shota Imanga, if I pronounce that name correctly, is 7-1 on the season, while Andre Pallant is 2-3. The Toronto Blue Jays played host to the Cleveland Guardians. The Jays would shut out the Guardians 5-0. They're now sitting at 34-36, 2 games below 500, and despite the loss, the Guardians are 20 games above 500 with a record of 44-24. Bowden Francis picked up the win. He is 3-2 on the season, while Carlos Carrasco is 2-6 after the loss. The Washington Nationals played host to the Miami Marlins. The Nationals would shut out the Marlins 4-0. They had the identical record as the Jays, 34-36 after the win, and the Marlins are 23-47, 24 games below 500. DJ Hers is 1-1 on the season, while Trevor Rogers struggles. Still, he is 1-8. Some interleague action took place between the Giants and the Angels. The Angels would win this 4-3. They're now sitting at 28-42, 14 games below 500. And after the loss, the Giants are 3 games below 500 with a record of 34-37. Matt Moore picked up the win. He is 3-1 on the season. Brian Walker suffered the loss. He's 4-3. Carlos Estevez got his 12th save for the Angels. Some more interleague action took place between the Baltimore Orioles and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Orioles would triple up their score on the Phillies. 6-2 would be the final score, improving the record of 46-24. And despite the loss, the Phillies are 47-23. Grayson Rodriguez is 7-2 on the season after the win, while Taijuan Walker is 3-2 after the loss. The New York Mets played host to the San Diego Padres. New York would win this game 5-1. They're now sitting at 32-37, while the Padres are back to 500 with a 37-37 record. Jose Quintana is 2-5 on the season after the win, while Adam Mazur is 0-2. The Milwaukee Brewers played host to the Cincinnati Reds. Milwaukee would win this 3-1, improving their record to 41-29, and the Reds are 34-36 after the loss. Bryce Wilson is 4-3 on the season after the win. Andrew Abbott is 5-6 after the loss. Trevor McGill got his 12th save for the Brewers. The Houston Astros played host to the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers would win this one, crushing the Astros 13-5. They're now sitting at 34-36, and the Astros are now 7 games below 500 with a record of 32-39. Jack Flaherty is 4-4 on the season after the win, while Spencer Aragati is 3-5. Some more interleague action took place between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. Atlanta would win this one 9-2, improving their record to 38-30, while the Rays are 33-38 after the loss. Charlie Morton is 4-3 on the season after the win, while Ryan Pepiot is 4-4 after the loss. The Seattle Mariners played host to the Texas Rangers. Seattle would win this game 7-5, improving their record to 42-31, and the Rangers are now 4 games below 500 with a record of 33-37. George Kirby picked up the win. He is 6-5 on the season. Nathan Eovaldi is 3-3 after the loss. Ryan Stanek got his 7th save for the Mariners. The Boston Red Sox played host to the New York Yankees. The Red Sox would double up on the Yankees 8-4. They're now sitting at 36-35. And despite the loss, the Yankees are still 27 games above 500 with a record of 50-23. Justin Slayton picked up the win. He is 4-1 on the season, while Carlos Rodon suffered the loss. He's 9-3. Kenley Jansen got his 11th save for the Red Sox. Some interleague action took place in Los Angeles as the Dodgers played host to the Kansas City Royals. The Royals would win this game 7-2. They're now sitting at 41-31. And despite the loss, the Dodgers are 43-29, still 14 games above 500. Seth Lugo picked up the win. That's his 10th of the year. He's now 10-2 on the season, while Blake Treinen is 2-1 after the loss. The Colorado Rockies played host to the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Rockies would crush the Pirates 16-4. They're now sitting at 25-45, still 20 games below 500. And the Pirates are now 4 games below 500 after the loss with a record of 33-37. Ty Block picked up the win. He is 3-4 on the season, while Jared Jones suffered the loss. He's 4-6. And last but not least, as the Arizona Diamondbacks played host to the Chicago White Sox, again some more interleague action. The White Sox would get a shocking win in this game. 9-2 would be the final score. They're now sitting at 19-53, and after the loss, the Diamondbacks are 3 games below 500 with a record of 34-37. Eric Fetty is 5-1 on the season after the win, while Thiago Vieira suffered the loss. He's 0-1. Alrighty, that takes care of Saturday's recap from the Major League Baseball season. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, and as always, take care.